A Plaguelands media production.
Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media bringing you another video today. This isn't going to be a book review, although I did have a book review planned for the Scott Snyder graphic novel Night of the Ghoul, which will be coming in the future, but I decided today to do something a little bit differently. So, cheers. Now, the reason I'm making this video today is because I received a question, a actually very pertinent question from one of you little Plaguelandians out there. And this question was basically, why do we not review movies or TV shows? Why are we doing just book reviews and the occasional game video, which I will get back to. Please don't get me wrong. We started Plaguelands Media YouTube channel with board game playthroughs, and I will get back to that. It's just life and work and things like that have kind of gotten in the way. But why do we not review movies? Movie reviews are very, very popular on YouTube. You've got all of those armchair critics out there giving their opinion, and we give our opinion on books and whatnot. So why don't we do it for movies? Why don't we do it for TV shows? Things like that. Now, let's be completely and utterly honest right now. The Plaguelands Media crew, myself, Mr. Ian Van Gammett, and Dr. Luke Carmen, we're massive fucking cinephiles. We love movies. When we do our weekly Sunday night Zoom things, that's pretty much all we're talking about, is like movies and comics and things like that. So we are all massive cinephiles. I personally teach 2 courses at a university on cinema and also script writing and how to write. One of our first projects between Mr. Ian Van Gammett and myself, back when we were Syndrome Productions, was actually a screenplay. Weeper. I have the original 120-page screenplay of Weeper right here, which I am planning to rewrite, update, and so on and so forth. So yes, we love movies. Some of my fondest memories are talking about movies with these guys or going to the cinema and watching movies with these guys. I know Mr. Ian Van Gammett will remember the Last Samurai with the "there's a ninja" guy who just fucking ruined the whole film for everyone, but you know, it is what it is. When I moved over here to South Korea, I was going to the movies at least 3 or 4 times a week because the cinema was directly across the street from my apartment building. So that begs the question, why do I not review movies on this channel? Why do Plaguelands Media not dabble in movie reviews? Now, it's a very good question. And it's one that I have actually thought about quite a few times. And one that is not all that easy to answer. Now, the reason it's not all that easy to answer is quite simply because of my generation. I grew up watching films from the late 70s, early 80s, the golden era of cinema, and that might be an unpopular opinion, but again, everyone is entitled to their opinion. Whether or not you agree with it, that's irrelevant. So that actually plays into one of the reasons why this channel doesn't review film. Because for some reason, people seem to get fucking butthurt if you don't agree with their opinion on a certain film. The 80s was an era of films where you could just throw shit at the wall and whatever stuck, fuck it, let's make that a movie. And it was glorious. It was the video store rental era. It was the movie poster awesomeness era where you walked into any video store, you were bombarded with these amazing fucking posters, these VHS box cover art, and it was golden. You didn't even have to watch a movie to know what that movie was about because you could just see it on the cover of the box, and that's not a bad thing in any way, shape, or form. It was fucking magnificent. Granted, when DVDs came out, excuse me for 1 second, I do not want to pause this video or stop it to blow my nose. I'm just going to do it right on fucking camera. And you can hear my cat in the background doing the shit. So, hey, got it all. This was a time when Hollywood wasn't remaking things, which they seem to be doing lately. Everything seems to be a remake of something else, or everything seems to be a rip-off of something else. And I'm not poo-pooing that in any way, shape, or form. Some of these films that are coming out now are actually quite good, but there's no originality. In my opinion, again, this is an opinion video, so don't get fucking butthurt and start slamming us in the comments like, you don't understand cinema, I'm a troll, I live under a bridge, blah, 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 blah. I get it, okay? Everyone has their thing. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm just saying, for me, we are now in an era where films have a lack of originality. No, you have originality. No, you do. Now go to bed. Yes. Okay, he clearly doesn't like Hollywood either. That's fine. What is happening now is the internet has given everyone a voice. It's given everyone the opportunity to voice their opinion, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. The more people speak out about things, the better things will be, supposedly. The problem is the negativity. This is why I choose not to review movies on this channel, even though, like, for example, this weekend, the first time in months, I actually sat down and watched 2 movies. I watched Morbius from 2022. Arguably, people have said one of the worst films that has come out in recent years. And yes, it wasn't good, but I wouldn't say it was the worst. And I watched The Keep from 1983, based on a novel that I read and reviewed on this channel. I could easily sit down and compare and contrast these 2 films because they both involved the idea of vampirism. I'm simply not going to do that because I don't want to promote the negativity that many film critics seem to enjoy. They will watch a movie and then bitch about it online and not explain why they're bitching about it, or the reason they're bitching about it is completely fucking irrelevant. They want to be angry for the sake of being angry, and that to me is just a fucking waste of time. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So that's one of the reasons why Plaguelands Media doesn't do movie reviews. The next reason, it's kind of joined to the first one, but There are so many websites out there that allow people to voice their opinion, the most famous being, of course, Rotten Tomatoes. And for some reason, everyone seems to think Rotten Tomatoes is the be-all and end-all of film fucking rating. Like, oh, it only got a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. It only got a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. Seriously? What happened to the days when you would watch a film and make up your own fucking mind? Like, where have those days gone? Where does it state that sites like Rotten Tomatoes are the ultimate for film ratings? There are movies that I love that my friends hate, that my wife hated. There are movies that my wife loved that I hated, and we've had discussions about them. We don't agree. Nobody agrees. No one in this fucking world will agree 100% of the fucking time. That's the nature of free thought. But for some reason, apparently now the internet is the be-all and end-all of where you go to get your opinion on what you want and what you don't like. It's fucking stupid. I'm sorry if that offends people, and it might offend some people, but it's fucking dumb. Make up your own fucking mind about what you like and what you don't like. And if what you like, a majority of people don't like, you know what? That's fucking fine. You're free to like what you like and to hate what you hate. Haters are going to hate. Potatoes are going to potate. Okay? So just stop with this fucking, oh, I'm not going to watch this because it only got a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes bullshit. Just, if you think it looks good from the trailer, go and watch it. If you hated it, you hated it. If you liked it, you liked it. It's not that fucking hard, people. It really fucking isn't that hard. This shits me to tears so fucking much. Excuse me. We are now living in a world where other people are telling us what we like and what we don't like, what we're allowed to like and what we're not allowed to like, what works and what doesn't work. It's fucking bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. And this is why, primarily, I don't talk about film. There are films that I absolutely love that everyone fucking hates. And you know what? That's fine with me. I don't care, because there are video games I like that people hate. There are books I like that people hate. There are comics I like that people hate. Everyone has their preference, their choice, and please listen to me when I say, people, whatever you like, whatever you don't like, you're not wrong, okay? You are not wrong. You are free to like whatever you want to fucking like. That's perfectly fine. Do not feel embarrassed about what you like. Do not feel ashamed to talk about what you like, okay? These are things that we seem to forget living in this kind of modern era where everyone has to fucking walk on tippy toes over people that get offended at the stupidest fucking shit. Oh, he said Christmas tree. That has Christ in it. Oh, I'm offended by it. Fuck off. Just go and fucking fuck yourself in the fuckhole. Okay, we like what we like. We hate what we hate. That's the long and the short of it. But the reason, primary reason I do not review movies on this channel is simply because of people out there that will get absolutely butthurt by the fact that, oh, you liked a movie and they said a bad word in that film, so you're immediately a bad person. Okay, whatever. I honestly, I don't fucking care, but at the same time, I don't want to put that negativity out there in the fucking world where one person is going to get offended by an opinion I have and then just fucking spread it and all of that bullshit. I don't have time for that shit. What I have time for is reading books and letting you know what books I enjoyed and why I enjoyed them or why I hated them. Goldfinger, let's not forget that. I enjoy creating content with my Plaguelands Media buddies and putting that out there for people to enjoy. And just having fun playing board games and just being myself. And if I started reviewing movies, I'm going to lose that. And the reason I'm going to lose that is because I know in the back of my mind there are certain things I can say, there are certain things I can't say. And you might argue that reviewing books and reviewing movies are two completely different things. They are connected in a certain way in the idea of the creative. However, more people these days, sadly, are drawn to cinema and television than they are to the written word or audiobooks. So, reviewing movies, yes, it would get me more hits online. It would get Plaguelands Media more attention. Is it worth it? No, it's fucking not. It's really not. This channel for Plaguelands Media, this isn't a job. We do this because we enjoy it. We do it because it's fun. We play games, we read books and comics, and we talk about other shit because we fucking enjoy it. It's not like we're angling for fucking hits and we've got to get 2,000 likes and all that kind of shit. I don't fucking care. I really don't give a shit how many people see this fucking video. It does not bother me in the slightest. What bothers me is that your fragile little fucking minds are being warped by idiotic videos of negativity. That's all they are. They're videos that promote negativity. Don't see this. Don't read this. Don't listen to this. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I can watch, read, or listen to? It's ridiculous. So, there you have it. I'm going to end it there because I'm getting a bit fucking antsy now and rage-induced. But the long and the short of it is, we don't review movies and TV shows on this channel purely because we understand that people like what they like and they hate what they hate. And everything that has gone into making a movie and that has gone into making a TV show, it's a creative process. And we all understand that. And it's difficult. And sure, people might hate it and people might like it. It's entirely up to the person who is viewing the thing. And I am not going to spend my time spewing negativity about something that other people might enjoy. We all have our own opinions and we can voice our opinions. And if you back those opinions up, that's fine. For example, the Watchmen film by Zack Snyder. I went and saw it at the cinema when it first was released on the opening night, I might add. And absolutely loved it. Loved the movie. Still do to this day, including the director's cut. I thought, fantastic. That evening, I went to my local bar over here in South Korea and was talking about the film, and someone goes, "Oh, I saw that. It was shit." Okay, why? Because it was dumb. Okay, why did you think it was dumb? Because it was stupid. Okay, why did you think it was stupid? Because it was shit. I wanted to glass this guy in the side of the fucking face. Like, that is the generation we have reviewing films and shit like that today. It's like, it was dumb. Why? Because it was stupid. Why? Because it was dumb. It's just fucking circular logic. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone's opinion is valid. But learn how to voice it. That's what people aren't getting anymore. They're regurgitating shit to back up their opinions. That's not an opinion. That's someone else's opinion that you are piggybacking on. So I'm just going to leave it here. This rant has gone on for far too long and it's not entertaining, and I apologize for that. This is usually a channel that tries to kind of entertain people, but that hopefully answers the question as to why Plaguelands Media does not do movie and TV show reviews. So please, everybody, cheers. Stay safe. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And of course, go out there, read a fucking book, watch a fucking movie, watch a fucking TV show, binge watch, hopefully, unless it's The Acolyte, but that's a whole nother video. And go and listen to some music that people hate, but you fucking love. And I'll see you in the next one.